It is past time we put America and Americans first. Joe Biden and his regime are shelling out benefits to illegal immigrants like Oprah Winfrey on her show. Everyone gets a vote.
You gotta love the way Lauren Boebert talks about people who are not U.S. citizens. So what is she talking about? Why are we yet again going after immigrants? Well, when the government is allocating representatives, what they do is they count up the population. So what the House is doing is they're debating a bill that would prevent non-U.S. citizens from counting towards the general population. And what Republicans are doing are fear-mongering about how now illegal aliens are going to vote and run for Congress. Neither of which they can do, by the way. This is just about them counting towards the total population in a given area. But as per usual, Boebert is coming in hot.
Everyone gets recognized, even if you're here illegally. In New York, aliens are receiving $53 million in free prepaid debit cards. In Denver, Colorado, aliens get 6 free months of housing. And now they want to hand them seats in Congress to buy their lifelong allegiance to the Democrat Party. Since Biden took office, we have seen more than 9 million illegal aliens cross our borders and more than 1.8 million gotaways evade Border Patrol agents. That is larger than the population of 32 states, Mr. Speaker. There are now at least 16.8 million illegal aliens living in the United States, enough to account for roughly 22 seats in the House of Representatives. Including these aliens in the apportionment of congressional districts impacts representation in Congress and undermines the constitutional principle of one person, one vote. Americans deserve to have their voices fully represented, not diluted by illegal aliens.
Boy, I love consistently referring to human beings as illegal aliens, just time and time again and again and again, and probably like 5 times within the span of 2 minutes. And now, as much as I would love to say that Boebert is just incredibly stupid and doesn't understand how, the Constitution works, I think she does know what she's doing. She knows what she's saying. And it's incredibly disgusting to claim that mass migration is accounting for Democratic votes and that that's what they're doing in order to replace American votes with migrant votes. It's just the great replacement theory all over again. And it's not true. It's not taking votes away from any Americans. It's unbelievable to me that you can just get up in the House of Representatives and just lie. But just wait. Representative Garrett Graves comes to the rescue.
Thank you kindly, and it's always delightful to hear my friend from Colorado speak. One thing that I do want to point out, however, because there might be some students in the gallery today, is that there can be no illegal aliens and there can be no green card holders in Congress, because the Constitution very clearly specifies that you must have been a citizen for 7 years before you run for the House, and you must have been a citizen for 9 years before you run for the Senate, and you must be a born U.S. citizen in order to run for president of the United States, which some of the historians, as I think I mentioned before, attribute to Thomas Jefferson trying to write Alexander Hamilton out of the presidential sweepstakes. In any event, I think that my colleagues should probably relax with some of the hyperbole and exaggeration here. After all we're saying is let's keep doing what we've done since 1790 in the country. This is the way that the census and the reapportionment have always been run in the United States of America, and what they're proposing is obviously a radical departure from what the Constitution ordains.
Oh, we love the Constitution. Constitution is everything. The Constitution is the Bible, except for the Bible, which is also the Bible, but we follow the Constitution to a T. We love the Constitution so much. Except when we want to screw over the people that we don't like, in which case the Constitution doesn't say that. And if it does, it's wrong, and we need to change it to make it more like the real Constitution by changing it to what we want and not the original. It's literally just about the amount of seats appointed based on how many people live in that area. That's it. It's not taking away anyone's vote. It's not giving immigrants more rights than the average citizen. It's just about counting heads. If a state contains more people now than it used to, they count heads to make sure that they're allocating the right amount of funds and resources in order to take care of all of the people in that state. It is literally the most representation that both documented and undocumented immigrants receive from the US government. And that's important because I bet a lot of you don't know this, even undocumented immigrants, illegal aliens, they're not undocumented. They pay tax. You know they pay taxes, right? The government knows that they're here and they know where they are. They pay taxes every year. So literally what Boebert and the Republicans are proposing is essentially taxation with zero representation. Right now they're taxed and that's all the representation they get. And they want to take that away too. At best, it's not even about policy. It's about using fear and hate to further conquer and divide the American public so that they can get what they want. Please do not fall for it. Departing message, it's not that hard to see other people who aren't you as human beings, and they should be treated as such. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out some of my content that isn't news related, you can check out my personal YouTube channel at Bad Gamer Wyatt. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.